this game. So the game started with London system. So white played bishop f4. So in this opening, white can build a very solid structure like this. We have pawn structure at dark square. So we move the dark square bishop out at early stage without blocking the dark square bishop, and later we move the light square bishop to d3 and knight to d2. It's a very solid structure. In another hand, I don't think black should play knight to c6, so we should give some space for the c pawn to be pushed up. So b5, black's going to attack on the queen side. It looks like e6. So here, after trading the bishops, black have double pawn. So alternatively, I think black can take the bishop and later move pawn to e6. Yeah, just to make the pawn structure clean. Knight d2, bishop d6, and bishop g3. Yeah, that's a good move. So if black take my bishop, even though white have double pawn at the g file, white open the h file. So white rook can attack h7. So at least there's some compensation with having double pawns. So in this case, black also have semi-open file, but I don't see black can utilize this semi-open file like in upcoming moves, to be honest. Knight f6, queen c2, target at f5, so queen d7 to protect the pawn. So now I think, yeah, both sides have developed most of pieces. So the question is, where should we castle the king? To the king side or the queen side? I would say, because let's look at the pawn structure. First of all, I don't think black will move the king to the queen side because it already pushed 2 pawns. King moving to queen side is quite exposed. So black is more likely to move the king to king side. If that is the case, we have the h file. We can attack the king. So for white king, it's more flexible. If we're moving to the queen side, we can attack. We can like make our rook controlling h file as soon as possible and attack on the like h file. If we castle to the king side, it's also something we can consider, and then we might end up like pushing pawn to the queen side, attack black pawns. So this is what I analyze. So knight h4, knight e4, back to f3, castle to the king side. Yes, that's a good choice. Exchanging. Well, I don't think this exchange favors white because black resolved this double pawn and black has a very good control at the center. So white moving the queen from c2 to g4. That's a good strategy because queen to c2 is quite limited in space. So g4, the queen has more potential. For example, playing at g7, we can take the h6. And what black realized that, so offering a queen trade and also protect h6. Okay, that's an interesting thing. So black lost the pawn after the queen trade. So maybe push the pawn f5 is a better move. So white win another pawn, and now white has up 2 pawns. So white is way better, and this is endgame, so that's a huge advantage. Knight a5, attack the center and attack g4. I think white is winning. So rook f2, that's good. So black has to initialize some counter attack, and the rook at second rank is super helpful and super dangerous. So we need to trade the rook as soon as possible. So I will play rook g1 to trade the rooks first. Taking the pawn, and yeah, the knight has the attack, and e3 became a weakness. Rook g1 and trade the rook, that's great. And now black used up all the time. Yeah, that's, I can see the time pressure. And yeah, white is better with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have same number of pawns, but I think white has this pawn connected, and also the knight. The position of knight is better than the a5 knight. Later we can attack the knight, and also white has an activated king. So, but I think black still have a chance to get a drawish ending. if it plays correctly. Um, yeah, but unfortunately, black didn't have much time to do that.